I teach executive functioning skills in my 5th grade classroom counseling lessons, and I'm going to show you what curriculum I use. I'm Carrie. I'm a mental health counselor turned school counselor, and this is the actual curriculum and lessons that I use with my own students. This is lesson 3, and it's all about goal setting. We have our lesson plan laid out in detail with our objectives, the whole outline, our materials list, and our ASCA standards alignment, but we're going to start over here administering our pretest first of all. So just in your own words, what is goal-directed persistence? If they don't know, they can tell me something cool that they do know. And then we have our anticipatory set. I ask one student to tell me a career goal that they have, and we write it on the board. Then in small groups or pairs, I have them make a list of steps that are required to get there. I say, like, could you apply for this job today? The answer is usually no, but I want them to come up with a list of steps that tell me what they need to do to get there. We order them in importance, and we talk about how it's great to have big goals, but if we set big goals and we don't think about how to get there, then it's going to be harder to achieve. And that's how I introduce goal-directed persistence. So I have my students in small groups do these little puzzles. So there are long-term goals and then 3 small steps that they could take to get there. It's just to help them start thinking about small steps that could help them get to a long-term goal. So just as an example, maybe they want to be elected a club president. Well, first you have to join the club, and then you have to probably do the activities in the club and then actually run for club president. You can't just show up one day and say, hey, I want to be president. So that'll take them like maybe 5 minutes to do, and then I have them all do this page where they are going to set or say what a long-term goal is that they have for themselves, explain why it's important. I explain that motivation is really important in achieving our goals, and then I ask them to identify some small steps that they can take, and then we get into this flexibility piece, which we'll get more into in the next 2 lessons. But if one of these small steps doesn't work out, how are you going to work through it, just to help them start thinking about that resilience piece, and then identify some support people. The post-test is going to come at the end of lesson 5. So this is actually a 3-part lesson on goal setting and goal-directed persistence. So we start with the goal setting. We kind of introduce goal-directed persistence, and then lessons 4 and 5 are really going to hit that topic home. Goal setting is great, but check back soon for lessons 4 and 5, which are all about goal-directed persistence.